Hi chess friends, this time I have just won against over 2000 here on chess.com. He has done a bad mistake in the middle game and then I won. Was a really amazing game and I want to show you. This game allowed me to reach 2000 ELO here on chess.com and I hope to continue with this increase of ELO. However, we can begin. I play with the black pieces, my opponent with white pieces, and he opens with e4. I just played c5, my favorite opening with black, and a knight f3. We have a knight f6, sorry, c6, and bishop d4, bishop c4. The idea is to put pressure with the bishop and the knight here on f7 pawn, okay? I just play d6 and d3. If my opponent here try to play this move, I have just a lot of way to defend. And look at this. I can play, for example, knight e5 is a move to defend. I just attack the light square bishop, also defend the f7 pawn. And this is a move really good. Also e6 is a good move, and maybe the best move recommended by the engine. I close the diagonal, sorry, I close here the diagonal for the light square bishop. This is a target now because I am attacking, okay, this knight, and knight has to come back, and white here has just lost time. So here my opponent decided to play d3, correct move, and I just move knight here. A knight f6 with always the same idea. If my opponent try to play queen g5, I can also always push, okay? Knight g5, I can always push e6 and block this bishop. We have a4 and e6. I have to develop my dark square bishop and then castle. My opponent castle, and I just play bishop e7. Knight c3, and here I just play h6. I wanted to consider to do maybe some push in the future, instead capture, and also maybe duel on castle, I don't know, but I just to try something different, okay? My opponent tried to play h3, and now I just come back with the knight. I want to jump with the knight here and open the d file. Bishop a2. The idea of the previous move of my opponent, look at this, a4, was to have some squares of retreats for the bishop to come back, okay? And after this, the prevision of one of my knight will jump on e5 and attack this light square bishop. My opponent decided to come back simply. I just play knight e5, and we have a bishop f4 to put pressure on this knight, and I just play bishop g5 to try to open up this diagonal. This was my idea. I wanted to play with a rook on h file, on an open h file. My opponent rejected this line and simply captured my knight, and I just capture, and I have this double pass pawn, but it's not a real weakness, okay? I'm closing a lot of diagonals. This light square bishop is not doing nothing, and my pawn here is so strong, okay? I am controlling a lot of central square, and my knight here, and his knight here can jump on d5. So I think I was in a good position with the good controls of squares of the center and blocking his piece. And here he continued with the knight e2, and but this knight here is not so good. Can you see? Has no good square. He can jump here, but has no f5 square. Just a bad move, I think. And look at my bishop. My bishop is so strong because he is controlling this diagonal, and the rook can come here. This square is blocked for the white queen, so my bishop is really strong. Instead, I think his knight, his light square bishop are bad. Okay, I play queen b6 to put pressure on the b2 pawn, and also to prepare bishop d7 and to attack 2 times with this pawn. Okay, maybe, and he just played bishop b3. For example, if he had defended with the rook, here I just play this, and this is a target again. I continue to develop my pieces, but he just played bishop b3 to block this attack and also defend this pawn, and I just continue with development. Okay, this pawn is defended, but okay, a5 to attack my queen, and I just come back, and now c3 by my opponent. Here it's a draw position, but c3 is not a good move. Maybe it was better to play bishop a4 and to try to change this light square bishop that is not doing nothing. Okay, like computer suggests, this is the best move. Or play again knight c3. Here white can do a lot of, but however c3 and bishop c6. The idea is to play maybe a long castle to bring the rook here on the open file and put some pressure with this pair of bishop. He just played queen c2, a good move, however, because the rook here are coming on the d file, he has to bring the rook on the d file to counterattack. I just castled this time, and now my opponent played a6. I don't consider this move so good, but because this pawn now is difficult to defend, I just play b5 with an idea to maybe attack this pawn with the queen and with the bishop, with this, okay, this idea bishop d7, bishop c8, and I will take this pawn in a so close position. And here we have rook c1. Rook c1 is a blunder. I don't know, my opponent had played this, maybe he just missed this bishop on this diagonal. Obviously it was better to play, I don't know, knight g3 or c4. Here played this move and I just take. Can you see? Over 2000 just blunders a rook in one move. Can happen. Rook c1, and now I with an advantage I just goes to take this pawn with an attack. So I just play queen b6 to attack this pawn. He defends with the rook, but now I play bishop d7. I have all this time to capture this pawn with this movement. Queen c2, really slow, and I just bring my bishop here and I just take. And after this push, my opponent tried to counterattack, because here I had only 3 minutes and 20 seconds against 5 minutes and 26 seconds. And in a game without increment I have to play fast, okay? So maybe he can win for the time. I just play rook d3 to attack this pawn, and now bishop c2 to defend the pawn. I just play c4 to open up the line for my queen and to put pressure on this pawn, but my opponent just capture. I capture, and now this capture, but I have bishop b7, and this bishop here is putting pressure. This queen here can come here or on c5 to try to capture this pawn. My opponent played rook d4, but I just want to double up here. Some move to continue to develop all these pieces, and my opponent here want to try to give a checkmate. I have last 2 minutes on the clock, but I just continue to play bishop c. Here was better to capture this pawn, okay? I just blundered this move. Obviously was good capture this pawn. It's not a problem after if bishop come here, for example, because I just moved the rook, and I continue to defend from checkmate. There is no threat. Queen for f7. I'm just defending, okay? So the best move was queen for b2, but I just miss, and I play bishop c6, and my opponent just played b4. I goes for en passant. I went for en passant, c capture for b3, and bishop capture for b3, and now I just play bishop b7, bishop c2, and just a move queen c5, bishop here to attack my rook, but I just move my rook, and now some moves, and here after this I try to capture this pawn, okay, and I'm defending from checkmate, also threatening this, but my opponent decided to play bishop b2, a correct move because I can't really capture this pawn, or maybe I can, but can you see? No, I can't, because my queen can capture because the rook is defending, and if my rook capture, I just lose the defense of f7 pawn, really important. And now this knight will jump here, so I can't do nothing. Can you see the king has to escape, but knight 46, and look at this position, he's threatening checkmate. I have to defend from rook g with the rook g8, the only move, but now like queen b7, queen 4 b7, look, you have to see this, my light square bishop is just lose. I just lose my light square bishop, so it's not a possibility. Here I try to play a rook f8 with an idea this time to attack this, because I'm just defending this pawn, and after queen e3 to defend this pawn, I just continue with queen c5, some move, queen f4, again a repetition, but queen g3 to defend always this pawn, and here I just play rook c8 for a triple attack, okay. We have c4, the idea is to take my queen, but I just play queen c4 and I attack his knight, knight c2, and bishop capture for e4, finally gain another pawn, because you have to consider that I had only 40 seconds on the clock and my position was completely winning, but my time trouble was big, okay. He has 1 minute and 15 seconds. He played the rook c3, and I just take the knight, he takes the knight, and now I played queen d4 with an idea to bring the rook here on the c5 square and defend my pawn after this push, and also attack this pawn, okay. Bishop f1, and I just play a5, rook f2, and I just play rook c5 to attack this pawn. Now king here, and I just take with the queen to try to change the queen. He declines, queen f3 again to try to give some check with this idea, but I just defend with the rook c7, queen a3 and I just move queen c5, and he decided to change, and now was winning for me. I have only to push my pawn, okay. He tried to stop my pawn, but I play king here, we activate our king, but after this move king e5, I just dominating, like rook b8 to control this, and only now after rook d2 I play this with an idea to push, okay, to continue to push my pawn, and my rook are on the dark square, and he has a light square bishop, so he can do nothing. I continue to defend my pawn, some move, I just push rook a3, and after this push, with an idea if I capture, white can capture, I play rook b2, and this is losing. He can capture, if capture I just promote to a queen. Look at this, I will play rook a1 check, and I will promote if try to stop with the bishop. So he just play rook a1, but I just push, and I'm threatening this move, and this is winning. He defends here in this way, but I just take this pawn, and I continue to defend this my pawn with the rook, with the rook, king d1, and after king f6, my opponent just lose for time, and I just won this game with 8 seconds on the clock, but I reach 2000 ELO with this game. And can you see, also an over 2000 on chess.com can blunder a rook here, and in a completely draw position he just missed and played maybe for the pressure, or maybe he just misclick. After my b5, rook c1, losing the game. So I hope this video enjoy you, and I hope to increase my elo here on chess.com. Thank you really much for watching my video, and see you soon with another video. Bye bye. Thank you really much. Thank you. Bye.